All right, Shalom. First and foremost, want to give all praises to Yahawah, Ba'ashem, YAHAWASHI, Ba'ashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the whole collective Israel. And the title of this lesson is going to be, I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt, which is a precept from 2nd Esdras, the 15th chapter, which I'll get into. But just going into the great deliverance is going to happen to the elect of Israel, being the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, because today, as this day, we are still in the land of our captivity. But, in the land where we've been put to shame, we're getting ready to receive praise and fame. Why? Because the Most High, Yahweh is getting ready to deliver us. All right, like it says in 2nd Esdras, the 6th chapter. All right, when the affliction of Zion shall be fulfilled, our punishment is getting ready to be finished. All right, and with our punishment being ended, that means salvation is coming. All right, because the Most High is going to get us out of our timeout seat. All right, and our timeout seat is the lands where we get put into captivity. All right, and today, us being in so-called America, which would be modern day Egypt. All right, Egypt basically meaning the house of bondage. All right, this is the land of our captivity. All right, this is a great land of our captivity. Okay, again, America being modern day Egypt. All right, and Sodom. Okay, spiritually. All right, that's why it says that in Revelation 11 in the 8th verse. All right, but and people, with this Egyptology stuff and whatever, calling them, Imhotep and, all this Egyptian nonsense. Why, if we were Egyptians, why did the Most High deliver us out of Egypt? Okay, if we were the same people, why is there a separation? Okay, because Exodus 11:7 explains. Okay, the Most High had set a difference between the Egyptians and Israel. Okay, but our people are foolish. All right, but nonetheless, a great deliverance is getting ready to happen for our people. Okay, and the Most High, Yahweh is getting ready to be magnified, His name, all right, and exalted, all right, by these wonderful and terrible and beautiful things He's getting ready to do on the face of the earth. Okay, He's right now He's making an inquisition, meaning investigation, all right, and eventually He's gonna put His hand down and make judgment. Okay, because Yahweh loves correction. All right, as His mercy is, so is His correction. Okay, so the mercy it falls upon who? It falls upon the righteous, the elect, to be specific, the elect of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which are the biblical Israelites. Okay, and correction is getting ready to come to the people of this world. All right, the Most High again is going to make a separation. The Most High is a separatist. All right, He's making separation, okay, between His people and between not His people. Okay, and that's why they shall be amazed at the strangeness of His salvation. All right, going into Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter. Okay, because this is getting ready to be a strange salvation unto you people. All right, strange to you, but not strange to us. All right, but now let's get started here in Exodus chapter 3, and I'm gonna start at verse 7. And the Lord Yahweh said, I have surely seen the affliction of my people which are in Egypt, and have heard their cry by reason of their taskmasters, for I know their sorrows. Okay, so the Most High, like I quoted 2nd Esdras, the 6th chapter, he's making inquisition. What they be that have heard unjustly their unrighteousness, and when the affliction of Zion shall be fulfilled. Okay, the Most High hears, the righteous crying and sighing and crying unto Him daily. All right, for the oppression that is upon them. Okay, we can't properly serve the Most High in our captivity. We can't perfectly keep the laws. We can't keep our customs. Okay, because in this land, it opposes. It is opposite. All right, judgment is slack. Okay, and the Most High and the laws of statute, the law, statutes, commandments of Yahweh are not honored in this land. Okay, they're despised in this land. Okay, and that's why the Most High said he has it just passed my mind. It's in Isaiah. He has the water. He has a controversy with the inhabitants of the land. All right, why? Because there is no mercy, there's no judgment, there's no truth. All right, there's no knowledge of YAHAWASHI all in the land. All right, that's why you see the fruits of it. All right, when the law, statutes, commandments of YAHAWASHI are slack, basically when the righteous are not in authority, you can see what happens to the world. All right, it's out of course in every way, shape, and fashion is turned upside down. Okay, and this is not how the world is supposed to be governed. All right, that's why the Most High YAHAWASHI deals with order. Okay, but there's a set appointed purpose for why the world is out of course. Why is ultimately for his name's sake, so that he can be magnified. All right, and he's going to be magnified through who? Through his men. All right, through us. Okay, through the elect. All right, and he's going to do that by what? Stretching out his hand and delivering us again. All right, and putting us in our proper estate. All right, and this time, in this deliverance being the last captivity we're ever going to have to go through. Okay, because we know, as scriptures say, Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. All right, when Esau would be in power, okay, we know that this is the last captivity and that this is the last reign of wickedness until the kingdom of heaven is established. All right, Esau, Edom is in rulership. Okay, and we're getting ready to be delivered from Esau, Edom, all right, into our proper estate, being rulers of the earth. Okay, inheritors of the universe. This is Jacob's blessing. All right, and they, just like he made a difference between the Egyptians and Israel, he's going to make a difference between Esau and Israel. Okay, in modern day terms. All right, so this is Exodus chapter 3 and verse 8. And I am come down to deliver them out of the hands of the Egyptians, and to bring them up out of that land onto a good land in a large and to bring them up out of that land onto a good land in a large, onto a land flowing with milk and honey, onto the place of the Canaanites and the Hittites and the Amorites and the Perizzites, if I pronounced it wrong, and the Hivites and the Jebusites. All right, and continuing. Now, therefore, behold, well, basically the milk and honey, basically our holy land. Okay, we're gonna be dwelling back in our proper land. Okay, and in this times though, we're gonna have dominion over the entire universe. Okay, not just the holy, not just the holy city, because Jerusalem, because it's a people before it's a place. So wherever we dwell, that is the kingdom of heaven. Okay, that's why scriptures say the kingdom of heaven dwelleth within you. Okay, so wherever we are, when we're changed, wherever we dwell, that's going to be the kingdom of heaven. Okay, so we can be in a planet on the other side of the Milky Way, that'll be considered the kingdom of heaven. Okay, because we will dwell there. All right, but nonetheless, continuing, this is Exodus chapter 3 verse 9. Now therefore behold, the cry of the children of Israel is come unto me. All right, why? Because we are turning back onto YAHAWASHI. Okay, it says in Deuteronomy. All right, if we shall turn back onto him with our whole heart and our whole, roughly paraphrasing, our heart and mind and soul, if we turn back onto YAHAWASHI, then he will begin to start dealing with us again. All right, so that's exactly what is happening around the four corners of the earth. All right, that's why everything is being shaken up. All right, that's why time is speeding up. All right, the days are being shortened. All right, there's wars, rumors of wars. All right, earthquakes on diverse places. Why all this is happening? Because Israel is waking up. All right, and the Most High is beginning to deal with Israel again. All right, being you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the elect of you. All right. All right, continuing Exodus 3 and 9. And I have also seen the oppression wherewith the Egyptians oppressed them. Okay, this is us all day. Okay, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are always being oppressed to this day. Being cuffed up, hemmed up, all right, harassed, all right, always on your tippy toes. With your head hanging down, all right, being slaughtered, butchered in the streets, and no one is sighing and crying for you. Okay, that's why the scriptures say this is a people robbed and spoiled. All right, and that ultimately this is all because of this is our own fault. All right, but something has to be done. Okay, because they're not going to do it. None saith restore. All right, no one's going to restore you, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and no one's going to show you no mercy. Okay, that's why the Most High YAHAWASHI is coming back to deliver us. All right, because it goes back to the curse, Deuteronomy 28:68. No man shall buy thee. All right, no man's going to redeem us. Okay, that's why YAHAWASHI, the Heavenly Father sent his son YAHAWASHI, to deliver us. Because he's not coming back as a man. All right, coming back as an angelic force. All right, with the host of angels. All right, and they're going to be riding around what the world's ignorantly calls UFOs. All right, those being the chariots of Israel. Okay, this is our heritage. This is who we are. All right, we are the Israelites. All right, but we fell away from this, and that's why it's so strange onto this place. Okay, but this is who we are. Okay, and the world is getting ready to know well and understand that YAHAWASHI only deals with his people, being the Israelites. All right, and that's you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, this is Exodus 3 and 10. Come now, therefore, and I will send thee unto Pharaoh, that thou mayest bring forth my people, the children of Israel, out of Egypt. All right, we had, always, I won't say always, but, it's always about order. Most likely, I was going to say about a appointed leader. All right, but really just saying there's always order in the nation of Israel, because when there's no order, our people go out of course and they get led astray. All right, now we have like sheep all gone astray. All right, that's why we need a proper shepherd. Okay, and that proper shepherd is YAHAWASHI. Okay, but in this time, this is the time when the Most High had Moses set over the children of Israel. Okay, and I'll just continue. This is Exodus chapter 3, verse 11. And Moses said unto the Most High, who am I that I should go unto Pharaoh, and that I should bring forth the children out of the land of Egypt? Okay, so this is us. All right, we are what? Crying out onto the highways and byways, going to the chief places of concourse, crying out, saying, let our people go. All right, waking our people up and saying, let us go. All right, we want to stop, basically stop lying to us and telling us that that we aren't the children of the Most High, and oppressing us and leaving us in this dead state and not restoring us. All right, keeping and hiding the truth from us. All right, but here Moses is saying, who am I? We're just mortal men. Okay, we don't have no army. We don't have no government buildings. We don't have nothing like that. Okay, so who are we to come up against this great kingdom? All right, being in modern days being so-called America. All right, so who are we? All right, and this is the point. This is Exodus chapter 3, verse 12. And he said, certainly I will be with thee, and this shall be a token unto thee that I have sent thee. When thou hast brought forth the people out of Egypt, ye shall serve the Most High upon this mountain. All right, so that's what it is. All right, the Most High YAHAWASHI is with us. That's why we can go out into the highways and byways and bring down strongholds and stand up in boldness for righteousness' sake. All right, because if the Most High wasn't dealing with us, then we would have been taken off the streets and cast away. There's a point in time that's going to happen, but nonetheless, prophecy has to be fulfilled. All right, so the elect have to be sealed, and there's a certain protocol that the Most High wants to be done, and then the end shall come. All right, So this great gathering is happening what and why? Because there's getting ready to be a great deliverance for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay. All right. So this is Exodus chapter 3 and verse 13. And Moses said unto the Most High, Behold, when I come unto the children of Israel, and they shall say unto them, The power of your fathers have sent me unto you, and they shall say to me, What is his name? What shall I say unto them? Okay. And this is why we preach YAHAWASHI and the names of YAHAWASHI, because the name is extremely important. Okay. The name is extremely important. Acts 4 and 12. Neither is there salvation in any other, for there is none other name under heaven given among men whereby we must be saved. Okay. So the name is important. How are you going to call on somebody, all right, that is supposed to save you and you don't know their name? Okay. You get mad at somebody, at your job when they say your name wrong. They'll call you John. My name's not fucking John. Okay. So what more the Most High? Okay. At school when they pronounce your name wrong, the nigga woman, my name is Shaniqua or some shit, the substitute pronounce it wrong. Oh, my bad, Shaniqua, So what more the Most High? All right. His name is extremely important. All right. And there's only one name, all right, being the Heavenly Father and his Son's name, Yahawah and YAHAWASHI. All right. And only the righteous by faith will call upon those names. All right. That's why scriptures say it's impossible to please him without faith. All right. You cannot be a servant of the Most High without faith. Okay. It took faith for Moses to go out onto Pharaoh and say, let my people go. All right. These things require faith. All right. It's a majestic and magical force that the world cannot receive, right? The spirit of truth, which the world cannot receive. Okay. They cannot receive. And also it's a gift. Okay. They cannot receive what is not given. Okay. Because the Most High giveth and taketh away. All right. The Most High giveth the man faith. The Most High doesn't give a man faith, or it takes a man's faith. Okay. These things are gifts. All right. And they're only given unto the elect of the Most High, being, again, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right. You are Israelites. Okay. From your respectable tribes. Okay. Again, this is our heritage. We fell away from, Jeremiah 17:4. All right. And again, it's strange. All right. Because, we've been so far removed from our heritage. We've been tortured and beaten, and millions of dollars, billions of dollars been spent to keep us away from this. All right. But the Most High, what? He left us the Comforter. All right. Which is these scriptures. Okay. So that we can grow back into our heritage, being, the milk, weaned from the milk. Okay. Learning precept upon precept and being built up in the spirit from our apostles and elders, our teachers. Okay. Because how will we learn without a teacher? Okay. How are we going to learn the name? How are we going to learn Heavenly Father's name without us being taught? Okay. Because we fell away. Okay. And that goes into our modern day leaders. All right. Again, our apostles and elders. All right. Speaking of Apostle Tahar on down. Okay. Apostle Tahar is, our leader. Okay. And he is leading us, through the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI out of modern day Egypt. Okay. Again, this is a beautiful deliverance the Most High is getting ready to do for his people. Okay. So going back to Exodus chapter 3 and verse 14, and Most High said unto Moses, I am that I am. And he said, Thus shalt thou say unto the children of Israel, I am, have sent me unto you. Okay. And the name is Yahawah. Okay. If you go into the blue letter, it says Jehovah. Okay. It's not Jehovah. All right. The letter J is a 500 letter word. Okay. We spoke the Paleo Hebrew. Okay. So certain sounds in the English, certain, how you have vowels and consonants, those sounds were not in the ancient Hebrew. Okay. The holy tongue of the Israelites. Okay. So it's Yahawah. All right. And that translates to He exists. He is. Okay. He is. All right. All right. He is the supreme being. All right. He is the most high. Okay. He just is. He always was, always will be. He is Yahweh. Okay. That is his name. And by faith, we call upon that name. All right. Just like Moses did. Okay. And just like the children of Israel did. Okay. Because we are those same people. All right. So this is Exodus chapter 3 and verse 15. And the Most High said moreover unto Moses, thus shalt thou say unto the children of Israel, the Lord Yahweh, power of your fathers, the power of Abraham, the power of Isaac, and the power of Jacob have sent me unto you. Okay, so this is a bloodline. Okay, this is a bloodline. All right, the children of the promise, the children of the covenant. All right, and it falls through a line of certain people. Okay, and it's very, very specific. Okay, it's not all inclusive. All right, there is no one race, the human race. No. All right, there are the children of the Most High, the children of the flesh, and the children of the wicked. Okay, and you fall, okay, and you fall into those categories. All right, and that's plain as that. Okay, you know, but the children of the Most High fall through who? Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, and then down to the 12 patriarchs. Okay, and it continues. Okay, the Most High have not cast away his people, which he had foreknew. Okay. Do you still see the sun? Do you still see the moon? All right, so that means the children of Israel are still here on this earth, because there is no end of all people. Okay, so those people are still here today. The Most High have not done away with his people. Okay, so if it were so, why is the Most High's name still being praised? Why is the Most High's name being praised out on the four corners of the earth? Okay, you know, why are these people waking up? Okay, why are all these prophecies being fulfilled, but yet you people call it a lie? Okay, so what is the truth then? Okay, and that's the thing, you cannot receive it. You've been blinded. All right, but you will see. All right, with the brightness of his coming, being Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Okay, and then his people getting beamed up, and you getting left here in this earth to dwell in your sorrows and ultimately get hit by a nuclear missile. Okay, but continuing. Where was I? Slakia. Yep. Continuing. This is my name forever. This is my name forever. So did the Most High's name change? Just because we speak English, does that mean the Most High's name changed? Just because people speak Spanish and French, does that mean the Most High's name changed? No. There's only one way to say the Heavenly Father's name, and it's Yahweh. You can't say Yahweh in English, in Spanish. Okay, Yahweh is Paleo Hebrew. That's how you would say it. That's how they spoke it. All right, and that's how it will be spoken forever. That is his name. Okay, his son name is YAHAWASHI. There's no other way to say YAHAWASHI. Okay, there's no other name. Okay, and that's genius in itself. You cannot say Yahweh and YAHAWASHI any other way. There's no other way to say those names. All right, you can say Michael. Okay, you can say Michael in English. You can say Miguel, you know, that's Spanish. Okay, but how you say Michael is Mayaka Allah. All right, but there's no other way to say the Heavenly Father's name. Okay, Yahweh and YAHAWASHI, that's it. YAHAWASHI being he delivers. All right, he saves. Okay, because again, going out to that great deliverance. All right, Heavenly Father is sending his son YAHAWASHI. Okay, but nonetheless, you know, going into the name, the importance of the name. Okay, this name is everything. The name is a representation of who you are. All right, your name is everything. Okay, just like, you know, in the world, your brand. Okay, your brand is a representation of your company. Okay, so you don't want nothing to be done upon your name. All right, to ruin your enterprise. Okay, because you lose money, right? So what more to Heavenly Father's name? All right, but continuing, this is my name forever, and this is my memorial unto all generations. Okay, all right, forever we will call upon this name. All right, Exodus 3:16. Go and gather the elders of Israel together and say unto them, the Lord Yahweh, power of your fathers, the power of Abraham, of Isaac, and of Jacob, appeared unto me, saying, I have surely visited you and seen that which is done to you in Egypt. Okay, these things going on to us. All right, us being destroyed. Okay, and cast away and spit on and left for dead. Okay, because these people, even our own people, they don't care what's going on. Okay, they love this world. They love, and they don't understand that they're being destroyed. Okay, and they're destroying their own people. Okay, that's why there has to be spiritual intervention. Okay, all right. So this is Exodus chapter 3 verse 17. And I have said, I will bring you up out of the affliction of Egypt unto the land of the Canaanites and the Hittites and the Amorites and the Perizzites and the Hivites and the Jebusites unto the land flowing with milk and honey. This is talking about the promised land. Exodus 3 and 18. And they shall hearken to thy voice, and thou shalt come, thou and the elders of Israel, unto the king of Egypt, and ye shall say unto him. All right, who is the modern day king of Egypt today? All right, that'll be Donald Trump. Okay, continuing. The Lord Yahweh, power of the Hebrews, hath met with us. The power of the Hebrews. Okay, so now in 2019, is he the power of the entire world? No. Okay, nothing has changed. Okay, nothing has changed. All right, the Most High has always dealt with his people. Okay, there's no other people that he deals with. All right, that's why we're being punished. Okay, because it only has the Most High. Most High has only known us. All right, that's why we're going through this. All right, this has nothing to do with you other nations. All right, this has everything to do with the Israelites. All right, so continuing. And now let us go, we beseech thee. And now let us go, we beseech thee, 3 days journey into the wilderness, that we may sacrifice to the Lord Yahweh our power. All right, now we do spiritual sacrifices, okay, and making ourselves a living sacrifice. All right, because all they're going to do is burn down our altars and burn down the temples. All right, so now the Most High is building up a spiritual temple. All right, being the house of David, okay, and us being lively stones. All right, and that chief cornerstone being YAHAWASHI, okay, but continuing. And I am sure that the king of Egypt will not let you go. No, not by a mighty hand. All right, and that is exactly what's happening right now. They won't let us go. They won't tell us to who we are and, put us in our proper state, having everybody else in subjection and us being the rulers of the earth. It's not going to happen that way. Okay, it's not going to be given. It has to be taken. Okay, and that's why the Most High is going to have to take this man Esau out of power. Okay, because he's at the end of his blessing, and Jacob is about to come into his blessing. His forever blessing. All right, the blessing of Jacob. All right, this is Exodus 3 and 20. And I will stretch out my hand and smite Egypt with all my wonders, which I will do in the midst thereof. And after that, he will let you go. All right, so the Most High, again, is about to do a great deliverance. All right, sending all these plagues and strange calamities. All right, hardening Pharaoh's heart so that what? Like it says in Sirach 16. Yeah, Sirach 16 chapter. All right, he hardened Pharaoh that he should not know him, that his powerful works might be known to the world. Okay, the Most High is about to get exalted through his people. Okay, so I'm gonna close out here in 2nd Esdras chapter 15 and start at verse 7. Therefore saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. All right, this kingdom being the wickedest kingdom ever in existence. Okay, as I speak, abominations is just ramping up. Okay, and this is gonna get worse and worse and worse. All right, it's already reached onto the heavens. All right, the sins of this place. Okay, that's why we have to separate ourselves so we don't have to be partakers in this place's destruction. All right, but continuing, behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. All right, who are that? All right, that's the elect. Okay, sighing and crying to the Most High YAHAWASHI to deliver us out of here. This place is whack, man. Okay, but continues in verse 9. And therefore saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them. All right, shout out the Most High. Surely avenge his own elect. All right, who sigh and cry. Most High is getting ready to take care of us, all right, and get us out of here, okay? Because we don't belong here. This is not our place of rest. All right, this is hell. All right, but again, this is our punishment. But when our punishment is officially finished, then we're gonna get out of here. All right, being beamed up out of here. But we have to, go through Jacob's trouble, and like I said, in scriptures, we must do much tribulation, enter into the kingdom of the Most High. All right, but nonetheless, His elect will be saved out of here. Okay, because that is His promise. Okay, that is going to be a remnant. All right, the house of Jacob shall not be utterly destroyed. All right, but continuing, 2nd Edis chapter 15 and verse 9 again. And therefore saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. All right, the elect. Behold, my people was led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt. All right, they're not. The Most High is not gonna extend our affliction. Okay, there's no extension on our punishment. Okay, there's an appointed time for us to get out of here. All right, and that time is now, being these last days. Okay, this is 11. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land and destroy all the land thereof. All right, so this is prophecy. Okay, all the plagues. What? The water turned to blood. What was it? Frogs, flies, the disease livestock. Boils and locusts. Those apparitions, death of the firstborn. All right, all these strange calamities and these plagues are getting ready to happen again in modern day Egypt. Okay, the sword, famine. Okay, and you name it. All right, pestilence. All these things are coming in their perfection. Why? To punish the inhabitants of this land. All right, because of their wickedness, and they have walked in great pride. Okay, and Most High is getting ready to be exalted. All right, His name is getting ready to be exalted. Okay, no more shall they say, "Oh, my idol this, my idol that, this God that." No, YAHAWASHI. All right, so this is verse 12. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundations of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that the Most High shall bring upon it. All right, because strong is the hand that judgeth her. All right, strong is the Most High that judgeth her. Okay, the Most High is getting ready to take this place out. All right, and this is that time now where the Most High is getting ready to show His true power. All right, and that He's going to give men His power here on the earth. Okay, this is just the beginning. Okay, and that's why the Most High says, "Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins." Okay, and that ye receive none of her plagues. Okay, because this place is getting ready to be rewarded for, there's the well-favored harlot. All right, is getting ready to, shame's getting ready to be cast upon this place. All right, and what more when the Lord YAHAWASHI comes and officially destroys this place. All right, being Babylon the Great. Okay, but nonetheless, Lord's willing is edifying, and as always, want to give all praises to Yahawah, Ba'ashem Yahawashi, Ba'ashem Akakwadash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the whole collective Israel. Shalom.